Today I'm sharing with you my 9 very simple journaling techniques that will get you to actually start journaling and daily ideas that you can use that simply work. After this video, you'll be able to dust off those gorgeous new journals you bought, and let's be honest, the ones you haven't really looked at. I know the feeling. I also want to show you my 7 micro hacks that have worked for me, and I haven't really seen a lot. Actually, no one really talk about these. Hi, I'm Natalie, and I've been an avid journaler for over a decade. So to help you get started with your journaling, I'm actually giving away a journaling essentials kit. Just comment below why you want to get into journaling, and I'll pick someone from the comments at the end of the month. This first one is crucial, and I'm telling you, if you skip this, you will kind of fail the entire video. And I'm not being dramatic, it really is that important. Journaling isn't hard because you don't know how to write. It's actually hard because you think it has to look a certain way. Here's the truth that no one really tells us. Journaling isn't what you see, it's what you think. So we've been taught there are rules. It has to be aesthetic. It has to read like you're some sort of writer. It can't be overly exposing because God forbid somebody actually reads it. Oof. But what if I told you those rules are exactly what's holding and blocking you? So here's what journaling is. Journaling can be one word. It can be a list. It can be a rant. It can be a doodle. It can be a freaking love letter to your future self. It can be a brain dump at 2 a.m. You know, my journals have looked like this, and they've also looked like this. So the shift is this: you don't journal for the final product, you journal for you. So how do you stop actually caring what your journal looks like, or even what to write in it? This next one is for you. If your mind feels constantly cluttered, overstimulated, or like you don't even know where to start, this one is a game changer. Okay, this is one of my favorite forms of journaling because it's productive, but it also feels like therapy, and there's no pressure to be poetic or anything like that. So here's the hack. Take a piece of paper and split the page into 3 sections. We have wins, tasks that are under 5 minutes, things that take less than 30 minutes, and then we have projects, anything that can take over 30 minutes and requires a little bit more time, a little bit more steps. So what is this doing? This gives your brain structure. Instead of a long and overwhelming list, you're categorizing how much effort things actually take, and that alone makes you want to start. So why does this work? Because most people don't journal consistently, not for a lack of effort, but because it feels like one more thing on a never-ending to-do list, to be honest. But this method, it turns journaling into a tool that clears your mental clutter, helps you take action, and gets your life together on paper before it even has to be perfect in real life. And that's exactly what this video is about. Simple, realistic techniques that actually get you to use the journals you keep buying. Starting with this one. Scribble journaling. If you've ever stopped journaling because it felt too heavy or just too perfect, this one's for you. Scribble journaling. Have you heard of it? It's oddly satisfying and my go-to when my brain feels like it needs to be perfect. Okay, this one literally breaks the cycle. There's no formatting. You're not really trying to make sense. It's just pen to paper, fast and very messy. Yes. Actually, the messier, the better. It's pretty much a brain dump, but without the pressure to reread or reflect. So you just write whatever's on your head, stress, your to-dos, your feelings, without worrying how it looks. It's wildly therapeutic, and honestly, half the time I can't even really read what I wrote, and that's kind of the point. This one in particular is really good for those of you who want to release like everything without the fear of people finding your deepest, darkest secret. But also it helps with perfectionism, and that I don't know where to even start. Like there's so much resistance when you're trying to be perfect. You just start with a messy page, literally no rules, just your thoughts, a little timer on if you want, pen moving, brain unloading, and if this one speaks to you, I actually did a whole video breaking this down even more. Feel free to check this out right after. HD celebrations, what is that? So if you've ever tried gratitude journaling and you felt like you've just been writing family, health, coffee on autopilot, like same. It's not that you're not grateful, it's just that you feel like this is a chore. What's really helped me is switching that focus. So instead of what am I grateful for, I actually ask, what can I celebrate today? So for example, I'm celebrating that I got this beautiful, refreshing tea with me right now. I'm celebrating that I got to get out of bed when I didn't really want to. I'm celebrating answering that one email that I've actually been avoiding. That is huge. Procrastination right there. Celebrating my beautiful golden retriever who just turned 9 years old. It's definitely a mindset shift, okay? From pressure to be really deep to just noticing the little wins. That's what HD gratitude is all about, but we're calling it HD celebrations because it's a little bit more fun that way. If you're someone who wants to journal, but the second you sit down, your brain's like, no, same, I understand. So even 5 minutes can sometimes feel like forever when you don't really even know what to write about or what to say. So what has helped? Now I just set a timer. Sometimes it's 3 minutes, sometimes it's 1, and that's really it. My pen is just down when it's done. No pressure, no perfection, just timer on, thoughts out. And it's a small little switch, but it's actually the only reason I actually journal on the days I really don't feel like it. So this one is for my creatives, and if you're one of those, this one is for you. Sometimes journaling doesn't have to be that deep, to be honest, or even have words. To remind you of hack number 1, you don't journal for the final product, you journal for you. And if you're like me, you probably have collected over like 5,000 really cute stickers that you haven't used. Like honestly, sticker anxiety is a real thing, but using them, oh my gosh, so therapeutic, so fun. Like just try dedicating a whole page to just decorating. No rules. Make it a seasonal bucket list and jazz it up, or just turn a blank spread into like an entire mood board. You can also do like a creating things I'm loving page and pair it with little doodles or quotes. It's just a fun way to express yourself without really needing to say anything or put any words down. If you've ever thought, I don't really have time to journal, or my day's really boring, there's like literally nothing to write about, this one's for you. So here's the reframe. Journaling isn't just for the big dramatic moments. It's also for the tiny blink and you'll miss it stuff too. Because honestly, that's where most of life happens. So start jotting down one tiny moment from your day. The one thing that made you laugh during lunch. The one way, I don't know, your dog tilted their head. Okay, Jupiter does these really cute little things. The first sip of your favorite tea. I mean, that counts. It sounds so small, but those little wins, they really do add up. There's actually a study, yes, real science, that found when people noted small positive moments daily, they felt happier and less stressed. So no, your life is not boring. You're just kind of skipping the best parts. If you're too tired to journal, or your whole day just kind of feels like one big blur, but you still have the image in your head of the person you want to be, why not start there? Just write one sentence. That's it. Caught the sunset. Got out of bed even though I didn't want to. Saw a cute dog. That's all. No pressure, no perfection. Sometimes I'll write it on little sticky notes. Other times it's just in my phone reminders. The point is that you're training your brain to notice the good. And once you start looking for the little wins, you actually start seeing them everywhere. If you're like me and your camera roll has 10,000 photos, but none of them actually like live anywhere, you snap the moment and then it kind of just disappears into digital clutter. It's actually kind of sad when you think about it, how many memories we just store and scroll past. And that's why I started doing this one little thing at the end of the day. I pick one photo for my camera and I write one single sentence about it. That's all. No pressure to journal a whole story, just one little micro moment captured with intention. It's what I like to call creative journaling. And it doesn't have to be pretty, or it doesn't have to be deep. It could be, I really loved my birthday cake, or the light through the window felt really peaceful. I actually did this really gorgeous little journal spread. It's like junk journaling on my birthday, all the little things that just scraps from the day, truly. And it looks like a masterpiece, but really it's just a bunch of garbage. And it's kind of poetic. Like it's nostalgic. Like when I look at it, I'm like, wait, I remember this little strand and I remember this little receipt, and it's the cutest little thing. And trust me, this isn't about being a scrapbook queen. It's about giving those little moments a place to live, because honestly, memories deserve way more than just your camera roll. Blank page paralysis? Yeah, I've been there. You know when you finally carve out time to journal, you open your notebook and your brain just goes completely blank. That's where this comes in. It's the 5-finger prompt hack. So before I even pick up my journal, my pen, I run through these 5 go-to prompts, one for each finger. It's really quick, no overthinking. What is one thing I'm feeling right now? What is one thing I need today? What is one small win I can celebrate? What's something I'm curious about? And what's one small act of kindness I saw or I gave? But even when this feels like too much, I just flip over to my Best Me journal. One of my favorite prompts. It's so simple, but it's really powerful. And it asks, what do you need for your mind? What do you need for your body? And what do you need for your soul? And that's it. It's really just like a simple little gentle check-in with yourself that makes journaling feel very doable, because it's not about doing it right. It's just about starting and reflecting and honestly just talking to yourself. Like how many of us don't even really talk to ourselves? I know it sounds like we're a crazy girl, but you should be talking to yourself. You should be checking in with yourself. You should be like assessing how you're feeling. Welcome to the Lazy Girl's Guide to Journaling with ChatGPT. Because let's be honest, journaling sounds like a good idea until you're tired, your brain feels fried, and you don't even know where to start. The blank page, instant shutdown. This is where the prompt assist comes in. Instead of forcing yourself to write from scratch, let ChatGPT give you something to respond to. So these next 4 hacks are all prompt-based ways to get out of your own head, feel better, and start journaling more without needing to really figure it out first. Micro hack number 1, the self-illuminator. This is for the days when your mood is off. You are luteal girl. You are not feeling it, but you have no idea why. You're just feeling weird, you're feeling unmotivated, or you're just kind of bleh. So try asking Chat, give me a custom journaling prompt to help me process my mood today based on blank. So here you can insert sort of like how you're feeling. You don't really have to come up with this deep stuff yourself, okay? Just name how you feel and let the prompt really guide you. Sometimes the hardest part of journaling is figuring out what to even write, so this makes it really easy. So after a long day, you know you need to unwind, but your brain is still on overdrive. That's where this comes in. Type, help me create a personalized nighttime reflection and ritual after today. It was a insert kind of day, and I need to rest and release stress. Chat will give you reflection that actually fits the energy of your day, so you can let it go, carry on, and not let it carry over to the next day. This is perfect for nighttime journaling or even just like voice noting your thoughts before bed. When you're feeling lost or unmotivated, it helps to kind of zoom out. This prompt helps you do exactly that. Try. Describe a version of me I want to become based on these goals and traits. Here you insert your values or your long-term vision. What should I be doing right now to support that future? So this one really gives you clarity. It's like getting advice from a really higher version of yourself, that one who's already figured it all out. You write it down and then you move it through your day with that energy. Better yet, print it out, put it somewhere next to your mirror, somewhere where you get ready every morning so you can actually visualize it and sing. If you're feeling stuck, you're tired, you're uninspired by your current reality, try writing to your future self instead of about your now self. Journaling isn't just about reflecting, it's about redirecting. And when I started to imagine that version of me, let's say 6 months or a year from now, that's when things actually started shifting. The letter to my future self. If your goals feel chaotic or unclear, write a letter as if you're already there. Describe what you've achieved, how your days feel, what your energy is like. Okay, this turns a really vague, I hope to be, into I am becoming. And it tells your brain, hey, we've got a destination to go to. This is where we're headed. Follow me, girl. Come on, follow me. Those are my 9 journaling techniques that will help you beat the blank page and actually build a consistent and joyful practice. They're small, but they really do add up. So if you're ready to build your own intentional journaling routine, and don't forget, I'm giving away a journaling joy kit at the end of this month. Just comment below. And if these tips to get into journaling weren't enough for you, I have a 230-page book that I wrote all about going offline, including journaling prompts, whimsical activities that are fun, and you could do solo or with friends. If you need a little fun drink to pair with your journaling, we have a beautiful fruit-infused ritual tea, no sugar, exotic flavors from Colombia, super delicious, and they feel like the best sweet treat while you reflect. This year, I'm on a mission to get 1,000 girlies to connect more deeply with themselves through practices like journaling, disconnecting, and just building life rituals alongside with me. I do this once a week, and you do not have to do this alone. We actually have a whole community over on Offline Humans that can help you do that as well. If you're struggling with your sleep or habits, I have a really great sleep techniques video right over here that you should definitely check out. Gives you a little reset. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next Sunday for a new video. Oh wait, there's actually a really great one right here that you might have missed last week. Click it right now. Have you clicked it? Please click it so I can get out of here.